we kind of came full circle. Kind of started out making a video while I was driving, but now I kind of reverted back to it. But this time of year, busy, family and everything else, getting ready for the holidays, so I'm taking advantage of when I can here. But first things first, man, I guarantee you there's a box of Boo Berry cereal at my house. Pretty much at all times. That is my favorite cereal ever. And there's Boo Berry. I never really cared for the Count Chocula, but I did like there was a Frankenberry that was strawberry flavored, and they still make that. But there used to be one called Fruity Brute. It was part of that monster cereal. There was the Ghost of Boo Berry, there was the Vampire Count Chocula, there was the Frankenstein of Frankenberry. Then there was like a werewolf that had a Fruity Brute. I think it was like a mixed fruit thing. But I don't know if they make that one anymore. It's funny is I used to work with a guy who he's quite a bit older than me, and he was telling me about his two favorite cereals. It was called like Twist or something, and it had a little logo or their mascot. There were two of them. One of them was like a little miner. He had a little pig, and the other one was kind of like a little space astronaut or a little Martian or something like that. And he said that he remembered as a kid, that was his cereal. I went to a place in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado, and it was a breakfast place, a restaurant, and you go up there and they had all these boxes of old cereal, like from even my youth, like the old Star Wars cereal, little weird things like that, and they had those cereals. So I managed, he talked about that one Christmas, I found a bobblehead mascot of one of them and bought it for him and gave it to him. Now, the picture you showed, it told me to try to figure out who it was. I didn't get a good glimpse of it, and I've only watched your video once. I've only had time to watch it once. But it was, I think, a woman with a chimpanzee, and then so was it Jane Goodall with the chimpanzee and Diane Fossey with the gorillas, or was it vice versa? I think that's where it was, and I'm thinking in that picture was Jane Goodall. So, am I right? I don't know. So, just finished this Friday. When I'm filming this part of it, I have no idea how many parts of this video there's going to be. But I just finished week number 2, new job. I didn't start, I gave them actually the whole month's notice. I didn't start till after our Thanksgiving holiday, so my first day was the 2nd of December. So this is Friday the 13th, so this was the end of my second week. So far actually I like it. I work with a real good friend of mine. He's the one that really wanted me to come over there, so I'm working with him, which is always good. And I like the work. So far, I'm liking the place. The only issue I have about it, I've never had so many meetings in my life. I mean, they have meetings for everything. We have a standard meeting every day. All the department heads. We have a standard meeting every day. Every Friday before that meeting, the ones that do patient care department heads have a meeting. We have a meeting the second Tuesday of every month. We have one the first Thursday of every month, something like that. It's stunning how many meetings they have. But that's fine. A lot more paperwork. I say paperwork, I'm converting a lot of it's an older hospital that I'm working at, and they were kind of neglected. They just got taken over by another company back in June. So this company is going in and pouring in a lot of money trying to update it and make it run a little better, hence me. But almost everything's still done on paper. So I've been converting our department over to electronics, and in January, I think our department's due January 8th for them to actually come in and train everybody for our department just for computers. So the job, I'm actually liking. I really did hate leaving my other job. I liked the people I worked with. I liked the work I did. The corporation, a bunch of pelicans. I didn't like the corporation. They not friendly, or it wasn't my cup of tea. Put it like that. So, let's see what else. Your story of your family, of some strange thing. Your uncle and cousin with the accident with a fallen tree, that is bizarre. And your mother, that was interesting, with you finding out she wasn't actually Australian, just estranged from her family. You gotta admit, to put that, if this had been conventional, that would have been a hard story to convey through a standard letter. So that was interesting. Although, speaking of your family, your daughter was cracking me up, man. With everything from her pictures to, she had things to say in the video. She was trying to explain about the YouTube video she was watching. That was cute. It was adorable. I know if I even attempted to try it with any of my grandkids around, that'd be impossible. So it was adorable. Let's see, I've been doing quite a bit of traveling in the last few weeks. I live kind of the western part of Arkansas. Not at the edge, but definitely on the western side of the state. And last week we went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is about a 3-hour drive, 2.5, 3-hour drive. Went there to do shopping, which we did quite a bit of. My wife and my son and I. Then on the way back, they have a thing called the Castle of Muskogee. Now, Muskogee, Oklahoma, if you listen to country music, classic country music, the famous song Okie from Muskogee by Merle Haggard. I was going to feel bad if I blanked on his name. That's what that song's about, that town. But anyway, they have a castle there. Castle is made of wood, but anyway, every weekend in May, they have a Renaissance fair. It's a big thing. It's not just a castle, it's a village. It's a really neat Renaissance fair. My son, when he was younger, we went every May because he liked it. But they also decorated for a haunted house for Halloween. Then for Christmas, the main castle part they have set up, they have booths and things like that, really Christmassy style. And outside through the village, they put all these Christmas inflatables and run lights everywhere, Christmas lights, decorate everything. And you could get on a little train that goes around it, goes through it, and you could do that, or you could take a hayride through it. So we went up and we did that. My wife wanted to see it. She's convinced this is her last Christmas with my son. Oh, he's not going to be here next year. He's going to leave the house. So she wants to do every Christmassy thing she can with him. So we did that. We really had fun. He actually, 17-year-old, it was like, oh, everything's so uncool. My parents are an embarrassment. I don't want to be seen in public with you. But he actually admitted he really had fun. The weekend before that, we went to Memphis, Tennessee. And now that is all the way across Arkansas and just into Tennessee. But we actually went through Memphis to place called Germantown, Tennessee. We went to an IKEA. One of my daughters, my third daughter, she is building a house, her and her husband. And they, we, what to get her. And she's like, well, we don't really want anything, don't get the kids toys. They're too young to really know. And we'll just have to put them in storage until we get the house built. She said, so she's a big fan of IKEA. She's the first or the only person I ever went out to IKEA with. So we go out there, and I'm thinking, I'd like to get her something, but I didn't really know what kind of style they're doing their house in. And I called her, and I said, do y'all need anything from the house? She said that she was going to, she's like, we need a couch, but we don't know how big the room and how it's going to lay out, so we don't know what size. So I ended up just getting her some decorative things that I like, and just small little things just so she could have, and then a gift card from IKEA, so when they do get their house, they can order, go out there, buy what they need. But anyway, we drove out there, and while we were in Memphis, that was just my wife and I. We shopped out there for a couple people around Memphis. And we usually, when we go to Memphis, it's just like to the Bass Pro Shop, the downtown Beale Street, the kind of the touristy, or we go out to the museum, or not the museum, the zoo, something like that. We have a destination. This one we went to, we actually explored Memphis quite a bit more. It's a big city. And of course, we couldn't leave without having a barbecue. It's Memphis, you got to. So really, for the last month, on our weekends off, it's just been constant travel. I'm kind of scared tomorrow where we're going to end up. I swear, if she mentions going to Dallas or Kansas City, I'm going to fake some kind of injury. I might not fake it. I may actually throw myself down a flight of stairs just to get out of it. Let's see. No, actually, this weekend, tomorrow, she has plans with the oldest granddaughter. They are going to, I know they're going to bake cookies and decorate cookies. I have to embroider, all the grandkids have nicknames, and on the stocking, all their stockings, I embroidered their nicknames on them. Well, one of the girls, Turnip, it's her nickname, she has a friend that is just constant. She's been a little friend, they're 8, I guess. She's been at my house the last 2 Thanksgivings, which she was last Thanksgiving, or this one. And so I got to make her a stocking. Because she's Turnip's friend, I always just call her Radish. So I've got to make a stocking embroidered with radish. I also have to make some gifts with my vinyl cutter to make a couple things for people this weekend. And Saturday night, a girl I went to high school with is having a birthday party. It's her 50th. So she's having a big deal Saturday night. So I'm going to, I think I kind of obligated myself to that. I haven't heard from her in a couple of weeks, but when she brought it up, I told her I'd try to make it, and I've known her since we were 5, so I kind of feel obligated to go. Now Sunday is when we're doing our family's Christmas, and I say family, it's when all of my kids get together and we do, we have party games. Last year we had this present. You had to open it while wearing oven mitts. It is, and you only got it was just 5 or 10 seconds before you had to pass it on. So you try to get it. It was an ordeal. That thing is unbelievably hard. They have one where you had a little bitty 1 foot tall Christmas tree, had all these ornaments and stuff, and 2 people competed against each other, and they each decorated their own tree, blindfolded, and we all got to vote on who had the best tree. I would have won my round, but unfortunately they were videoing, and I think I was going against my oldest daughter. And when she watched the video, she saw that I reached over, grabbed her tree, and shook it, so all of her ornaments fell off. So I lost. But so we're having that Sunday, and we do it that way before Christmas. Usually it's a lot closer to Christmas, but because of how everybody else has got plans and things, and we do that so on Christmas Day the kids don't have to get up, get the grandkids ready, have them come over to our house for Christmas, you know, early in the morning, then try to time everybody there at the same time. It's a lot easier on a Sunday afternoon as opposed to, you know, especially Christmas is on like what, a Wednesday this year. So we got that to look forward to. We usually give all the kids and the grandkids the presents that are from us, except for the ones that actually still live with us. Then we do those on Christmas morning. Let's see. So that's this coming weekend. Yeah, I haven't talked to you since before Thanksgiving. It went really well. A lot of smoked meat. I mean, a ton of it. I think I still got some in my freezer. I was inviting kids to come back over. Hey, come over. While you're here, take 2 pounds of meat. And it's funny is I didn't realize how well I have taught my kids and grandkids until this Thanksgiving. My oldest granddaughter, Gidget, I made a pumpkin and maple cheesecake, and she looked at it, she's like, I don't know what that is, but that looks nasty. And I said, yeah, but you gonna try it? She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try it. And the next time I saw her, I said, you know, she's like, that was my favorite part. So it's funny, most kids, if something looks disgusting to them or non-appetizing, they won't touch it. I have trained my grandkids that they're at least going to try it. You know, just because it looks bad doesn't mean it tastes bad. It ended up being her favorite part of Thanksgiving. So yay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything really exciting that's gone on. I mean, changing jobs. We've gone through one major U.S. holiday. And although I did want to bring up one thing, especially since your daughter even started in on it. Donald Trump. Okay, first of all, we know. Okay, that's all I gotta say. We know. And trust me. Nope, I've never met anybody who's proud. They just accepted that it was the lesser of the evils. Now, that may not seem like it, but someone who's lived in Arkansas who had to put up with Hillary back when she was First Lady of the state and of the country, yeah, he really was the lesser of the two evils. And we'll never know, he may actually be a great president if he would just shut his yap, man. If somebody just take Twitter from him. Again, we know. And by the way, did your prime minister get into a blackface scandal? Let's not cast stones here, all right? We know. Let's never touch on that again. Let's see. See what else was there? I was actually stunned when you did your video. I pulled it up and I saw it was like an hour plus. I was like, crap, man, mine was just under an hour last time. I was wondering which one of us would break the hour barrier first. So, dang it. It's kind of rooting on me. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm probably gonna end this section of the video now. So go back and rewatch yours. to see if there's anything, other than the cereal, the picture. I did like your Christmas tree with a little disco ball on it. That was pretty cool. We live right beside literally a quarter of a mile from a Christmas tree farm. I think I mentioned. Pretty sure I did. So we went and got our tree and decorated it, and my wife, we've had the same decorations forever. We'd done those, just basically tossed them all, went with kind of a theme. I'm gonna try to get a picture of it in this video. And let's see. Oh, the London Ripper hat. I knew the London Rippers existed because I'm a fan of minor league baseball teams. Not just because I like minor league baseball as much as some of the mascots they have just crack me up. So I've actually looked at them before, and I remembered the London Rippers from having seen that before. So the logos on the hat was just an L and an R, which I didn't really want that, because then I'm here in Arkansas, everybody would have thought Little Rock. So I actually just downloaded a picture of the uniform logo that you saw on the hat, and I made that hat. I ordered a blank hat and I made that hat. So solve the mystery for your husband and how somebody in Arkansas ended up with a London Rippers hat. I cheated. I made it myself. It's a really cool logo. Okay. Like I said, I think I'm going to end this now so I can go back and rewatch yours, so I can address anything that you brought up, and I can also think of what else I wanted to tell you. I have a list. I didn't make a list, but ever since I watched your video, I made the mental list, and I'm getting too old to make mental lists. So that ink ain't near as thick as it used to be. All right, I'm going to end here, and I'll see you just a second in your time. Okay, Christmas tree. Kind of hard to get the whole thing in, but we went a different route. We went like old school. We got cotton balls. Everything's maroon and burlap. Even our angel at the top. She is a burlap angel. And it's kind of lopsided and fat, but we like it. I'm back. It's Wednesday, and last video was Friday, so I'm actually at work here, killing time. Just came out of a meeting, and since the last part of this video, we've done our family Christmas party. All the kids, all the grandkids were there, and they played Christmas games, gave all the kids that live far away and everything, they gave all their presents and everything. They opened those. We got to watch that, and as funny as the games they play, I just watched. It's just too hilarious not to. It's like my wife just really gets into that. She'll get like gifts, everything, wrap them in, or what's it called? Like saran wrap, and you have to unwrap it in 10 cents. But one of them is you have to open a present while wearing oven mitts, and they did a new one involved pantyhose and balloons, but they had fun. We only been doing that for a couple of years, so that's like the newest family Christmas tradition. And let's see. Like I said, just trying to update you. I'm just trying to find time to do a long video, so I'm just doing little pieces. But this is Wednesday the 18th, and like I said, we just did that last Wednesday, or last weekend, so I'll update you again. Okay, I've tried every opportunity that I've had to try to finish up a decent video. This holiday season is just killing me. I haven't even got to watch A Christmas Story yet, and it is Christmas Eve. Because it's Christmas Eve, I'm just going to wrap this video up and wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Felice Navi David. Yeah, I know that's not the way to pronounce it. Anyway, I expected a whole lot more for this video, and it's just really kind of falling apart just because of the lack of time just to sit down. But all I can say is I'll try to do better than the next one. And there's one point I want to point out. Like, started out just kind of making fun of you for making fun of our president, who has now been since I started this video. Yeah, that went sideways. But I really wish you and your family the absolute best holiday. And once these holidays over, I promise I will do better. Take care.